Pick you one.
I don't have to pick.
Wait, you telling me? I'm telling you.
I'm letting you know because you got
pick you one.
Sit your weak ass down somewhere.
Oh. Let's go, Latrice. You getting a little sense. I don't know if Latrice and Cliff are hanging on to that marriage to save face for the show, or I just don't think that girl is into that man. I know Cliff got to have some money. If I ever had to marry an older man, it would solely be because of money. I cannot be marrying or dating a man that, you know, is my daddy's age, wearing church socks and shit.
We eat before we go. Yeah, because brunch gonna be lunch. Really good, girl. It's kind of definitely not getting up cooking. My husband gonna be eating cereal. What is this? Sophia and Jay. Today is the brunch day. This brunch is gonna be totally different from all of my other brunches because we have men. And if this brunch is a success, I'm gonna invite men to my other brunches. I just talked to Ashley. Everything is looking great over at the venue. Thank God. This is an entrepreneur brunch, so we're just gonna let the business owners just give any type of advice. And after that, we're gonna come back.
Here I go again.
We're gonna have some more fun.
If anybody can tell me what Letitia does for a living, please tell me. I've been watching the show for like, I don't know, 5 seasons. I love the show, but she always talking about entrepreneur this, entrepreneur that. So are you a professional brand? What you do?
No, Gucci brought her workout stuff. Yeah, girl. Sophia, what's your new name? Sophia, talk that Gucci Williams. We just let her know. No more so Gucci. What should I call you? They said no more so Gucci. I said boundaries now. You know, this is a different Gucci. This is a different era of me. You know, Sophia era, the soft era. Honey, this is Sophia. Sophia. The ladies are calling me Sophia now. Which, I mean, that's my legal name. It's on my birth certificate. I mean, you had the Gucci era. This is the Sophia era, my soft era.
So Gucci got the name from me. I mean, because one day I was like, damn, baby, you looking Gucci. But I'm okay with everybody calling her Sophia.
All right, let's wrap it up, y'all. Be downstairs in 20 minutes. 40 minutes. 2 hours. 2 hours. Make sure my hat don't fly. I know, right? A little windy. This is my very first time helping out with Letitia and her brunch. I usually just sit back, relax, and mix and mingle, but she actually gave me an assignment today, and I'm all up for it. She wants me to be the greeter, and I'm going to greet the guests. I love it. Where's Letitia? She's on her way. Like, you know, Tisha's getting all the yes. Lamb. Yes. Okay. Queen. Okay. I've been to New Orleans so many times. New Orleans is a skip and a hop from Mississippi. So I am excited to be here in the brunch with Letitia and her guests. I'm here, and the trip can't start up.
Hello, Mr. Marie. Everybody can't nobody stand Marie, but I like Marie.
To see Tambra here, and I thank God that Tambra initiated a conversation to talk to me, so we can move forward for the betterment, not only for ourselves individually, but as a collective. I'm just the social butterfly. I'm just trying to make sure, Letitia, this is gonna be a good, successful brunch, honey. Y'all, we are here. love brainstorming on names. Every brunch and everything I do, I brunch in purpose. We in the bayou, brunching in the bayou. The dress code is Southern Belle attire.
You want the men to wear Southern Belle attire?
No, the men can come with their suit. They know how to act when they with their Southern Belle. They know how to dress. To the brunch on the bayou. I do want to hear my family, but we're not gonna force Selena in my.
See, this is what I be talking about. That shit right there. And if I was so Gucci, I'd cuss Letitia's ass out at her own brunch, because how dare you bring a bitch in here that me and her done had a fight, we done been in court and all this stuff or whatever, and you ain't let me know that the bitch was even gonna be there hosting the brunch, inviting people in, or none of that stuff. How dare you? I would have slapped the shit out of Letitia, and probably that girl again. That's just me. Let's continue.
This is not the time. This is not the place. And I know my husband's very uncomfortable. And you know what? I'm going to respect my husband's wishes right now and stay away from his ex. Where are we sitting? Belle's over there. Bingo. This place is cute. This place is cute. How would y'all ride now? I think I'm gonna go get something to drink. Y'all roll like us, together. Letitia, come on now. You set me up. She's the greeter. And then you're gonna set me up.
That's exactly what she's doing, honey.
Surely you could have said.
I always say so Gucci, a little slow, whatever, but maybe not. Whatever. Like, you Tisha wrong for that, or whatever, but hell, like that, the dentist that was on season 1 said, Letitia is the messiest Belle on the show. And she absolutely is. Cause why wouldn't you just forewarn so Gucci that Selena would be there, hosting that event, and give her an option of whether she comes or not? Because you won't and like drama until it's drama knocking at your door when your husband out there, running amok.
Well, you okay? How you feeling?
I'm ready to go. I ain't got to explain nothing.
Okay. All right.
That's crazy. You can't let nobody run you off.
Ain't nobody running me off. They're doing what I know is right.
So look, I'm finna get ready to go. Go? Yeah. Yeah, my husband think you're ready to go. You gonna meet us back at the house? Yeah. Okay.
Ready, baby? Okay. You'll see the big one? All right, Green. Feel good. All right, Green. All right.
My feelings are hurt yet again with Sophia and JJ getting up to leave.
Oh, we had a great time. We enjoyed putting on our suit for about 10 minutes.
I'm gonna do whatever they still comfortable.
I will. Right.
I'm trying my best to understand this entire situation that's going on, but come on, I don't. Let's be honest. Coming up.
My mental health agency banner and everything displayed literature is nowhere in the room, Letitia. See how y'all playing with me? This is your event and you're accountable, you're responsible.
You shouldn't have got there and went off the truck. You should have stayed your ass working. When you know you got a child and y'all supposed to be hunting your goddamn, you wrong.
I think we do need to have a conversation by ourselves without the ladies. Can y'all leave?
So
So Sophia and JJ gone. They left. We can't just be having people up and leaving. Like, how can we fix this? Like, how can we fix it?
Tisha either I said I don't want her ass kicking me out because she don't kick me out. Put me out of the tree.
No. That's why I was saying we having a pool party tonight. So I want you to come, Tamara, Marie, possibly Sabrina. For me, Letitia Pearson is a Southern Belle, honey, and I'm gonna invite you to anything that I have going on. It is not my responsibility to sit here and babysit. Y'all know what's in your court order. Do what you want to do with it. Y'all are grown women. You choose to come, you come. Y'all know. Welcome to brunch on the.
That's why I say she ain't a friend of nobody. She remind me of Destiny Payton off of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Entrepreneurs, brands, and business owners here today to join us. This is a missed opportunity for Sophia and JJ to make amends with Selena. And for So Gucci, this would have been a great opportunity for her to network. I mean, with real estate, her fitness, there were so many women in that room who could have used her services. So for her to leave and miss out on this opportunity, it breaks my heart. Now we're going to get started. Letitia Pearson is going to come up. Yes. Today, guys, we are brunching on the Bayou. This is my first time hosting a brunch for men and women. Thank you to my husband who suggested this idea to incorporate men because men need to be uplifted as well. We're talking about business.
We're that extra next level limousine company.
We're talking about positivity. We have my nonprofit foundation, Smiles for Kids. We're talking about the ups and downs.
I failed. I had salons. I had employees who left.
And I really, really hope that Glenn is taking all of this in that will make him a great entrepreneur. And if you build it, they will come.
We don't even know what you're building.
Yes, so
What do
she has
you
an award
do?
that she wants to give out to an entrepreneur, and I'm gonna let her take over from here. I want to recognize a male entrepreneur who has been doing business for so long. He's a giver. He's a community leader. He helps and he inspires other people. Not only has he built a successful company, he's also feeding families as well. So I have an award here for Businessman of the Year award. It's presented to Clifton Rogers.
You got me. I appreciate the Lord. In the business, anybody can see you got a goal, you got a plan, and you got to go forward. There's nothing wrong with failing. Do it again.
That's right.
Your first business might not work. The second might work. But if you can make it, just don't give up.
Thank you.
And he know because he
My
been
man,
waiting.
even
I
though
don't
he
care.
works my nerves, in the end, I love him and I'm proud of him.
Been working all his life, up from slavery. Cause it ain't nobody finna tell me this man ain't 150 years old.
Thank y'all so much. Come on, y'all. Let's go. All that's left to do is go downstairs and check out all the promo booths. I allowed the Bells to come in to showcase their business. Oh, wow. This is a 20-piece set. Affirmations, you are worthy. As an entrepreneur, honey, I'm always thinking of more streams of income to add to where I am in alignment. So it only makes sense to add a brunch wear collection. People need stuff to eat on. And of course, I am the brunch queen. Wait. Everything stop. This is really
I think that I have found out what Letitia does for a living. Evidently, she is a professional brunch store. Like we all thought, she doesn't do anything else but be messy and keep her shit on this damn show. And then, wonder if her husband cheating, stuff like that or whatever. That's what that bitch do. Shit.
Oh, I have no idea.
I do not see my standing banner. I see everybody. I see brunch plates. Where is my standing banner? Nowhere to be seen.
I took it down.
Wait, no time. Where's my phone? We didn't even set this up.
I came all the way to New Orleans.
You didn't set it up, but it's your brunch. And if I'm throwing a brunch or an event, one thing I'm gonna do is make sure that like she set up a place for like her friends and co-workers on the show to showcase their businesses or whatever. So her and Marie are supposed to be real friends, best friends, whatever. Yet Marie's booth wasn't set up or whatever, and I think that was Selena saying her booth wasn't set up as well or whatever. As if that's your brand, why wouldn't you have gone ahead of time to make sure, hey, everybody has their booth set up or whatever to advertise their businesses? That's unprofessional. But that's Letitia.
I need to showcase my business. Can't even showcase it. So where's my promotional item? Letitia.
Actually, you told me that you were going to have somebody set it up. It was you.
Actually, what's going on? No, you told me you were going to have somebody to set it up for me. What's going on?
That's it.
You're playing with me. My mental health agency banner and everything, display literature is nowhere in the room, Letitia.
Well, here's the thing. We didn't set them up individually. You trying to make me be accountable for your stuff.
This is your event and you're responsible. No hugs for me.
As we all know, past brunches, they've been a show when it came to these ladies. But I was so happy and so relieved that everything was going great. So Gucci and JJ removed themselves from the situation. So I thought I was in the clear. But Marie sent me a reminder. Let's go, y'all. Let's go back to the house.
I cannot with y'all.
Y'all got y'all swimsuits, right? Right. Marie, you got yours.
Marie want her damn Belle. Bottom line, that's it. She like anything with my Belle.
I came in.
I really thought it was a joke, like a no. I'm not gonna let nobody mess up my bag. Mine is my missing promotional items. The brunch went great.
I mean, it's not that deep. I'll talk to her about this later. Otherwise, there'll be another meltdown, another meltdown, another meltdown. So we'll just keep it love and light right now.
Did you eat enough something tonight? Man, I was disappointed, bro. Man, y'all left me, man. What with you, though?
What's the plan tonight? What is the plan?
So the plan for tonight, we're gonna go up and put on our workout gear. Y'all been brunching all day.
So Gucci leading this workout class, she does have to stay fit if she's gonna keep running out of these brunches.
We're not working out. We going out. We stepping out. We're going out.
So how was the brunch?
Oh my God. It was really nice. It was really nice. I really wanted to stay. I was there longer than usual with, the other person in the room. So that's a baby step.
Messy Letitia. She invited Selena to the house where JJ and Gucci are staying. I don't know what this push is to get Selena and Gucci in the room, knowing all what they have going on, but I'm just gonna follow my friend's lead and support whatever decision she makes.
As for 50 feet, she gave me 5 inches. So let's just go burn off all this brunch food.
Oh, we gotta get this room together. It's always good to have a good sweat. They don't think they're gonna come on this trip and not do a workout and Gucci here. So I want to kind of loosen the girls up because a bunch of them tight. So that, of course, it's not only gonna help them out, but it's gonna help their husbands out too.
So we're gonna get on all fours. Of course, you guys know how to do that. Do it up, shake you rock. I'm gonna do some five. You go. They make it look cute. Oh, let's go. Like you pick 1, 2, 3, lady.
Listen, baby, I don't need no workout on my butt. The BBL is not a BBL. It's my butt, and I don't need it lifted.
We do the coochie thrust.
What?
One, yeah, two.
What's this good for?
Now your ass. Come on. All way down. Relax. Great big hug.
Y'all bitches did. I'm all about this working out, but I did not plan on doing this much physical activity outside of the bedroom in New Orleans. But I'm ready to move on to the other activities of the night.
Y'all got the leaders, Glendale. I'm leading the pack tonight.
Let's go, baby.
First round on Glenn.
Yes,
Round on me. I got it.
And last round on Glenn.
I like it. I'm Glenn too. Okay,
I like that there.
I like how y'all believe in my entrepreneurship.
Hello, hello, mic check. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Okay, I'm not hearing Swamp Talk at all. Swamp Talk, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, my friend. How are you?
I am good. How have you been?
I've been good. It's good to hear your voice and see you, my friend. Long time no see.
Yeah, I've been working.
I believe you. I
Yeah.
believe you, my friend.
I just went
Child.
over Belle Collective and Love and Marriage Huntsville. I was saying that I had just recently got caught up on all of Love and Marriage Huntsville and like the drama surrounding it. Oh my God.
Yes. Yes, it is always something, my
That's
friend.
crazy.
No, it is. But also too, I'm not surprised by the craziness. I've been saying for about a year now, that by the time season 7 comes on TV, it's gonna be season 8 on YouTube. You know, there's something coming down the line that ain't nobody know about. Social media and the show are about to clash in a way that we've never seen before. That poster looked like a final season poster. All will be revealed will not be by accident. And I've been on that for a year. And it just seems like every time Saturday night rolls around, it kicks off the after show on YouTube every week. And it's normally done that, but it seems like it's intensified this season. And it just seems like something is coming that I don't think that we're going to be ready for. And, the way that I see that is that if season 6 was setting up the dynamite, season 7's the kaboom. I really believe that.
You think so?
Yeah, I really do.
Wow.
I really do.
And it seems like from what I've seen, it seems like the beef between like content creators has gotten worse.
Yeah, it has. Which is sad because we all are trying to do the best we can. With myself, I did what I did season 6 and dropped 901 videos, which has never been done in reality TV history. 81 901 videos, 15 live after shows, 101 videos. So when it came to season 7, I was debating it because I'm just like, I don't know about this show. It was beyond discernment. It was just a feeling that I couldn't shake. That this show was about to get crazier than anyone could predict. And so I said, I won't cover season 7. And I haven't covered season 7. But if there is a story that matters to y'all enough, I will cover it. And just for me, like I've learned, everybody's got to move for them. But it just seems like this show is more of sucking life out of what can be than investing into what can be.
Right.
But hey, listen, everybody likes an escape, but when the escape becomes like hell, what do you do?
So, do you think, like, you honestly think this is gonna be the last season?
I truly believe that, yes. Now, of course, it's up to OWN. You know, they have the final say.
Yeah.
Um, you know what I mean? But I do believe that, you know, with Kiki passing away, with the DUI, even though he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't, you know, convicted on the DUI, you still got charged. You can't change the facts just because you know, didn't get the guilty verdict. The lawsuits from Stormy, even though she's not on the show anymore, she still had lawsuits. Then the Zen Gardens, then the Revenge P, and the no contact order, identity theft and fraud for Destiny. It's a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want this to continue. Because social media is supposed to be a complement um to a reality show. It's not supposed to be the source. The show is supposed to be the source, and social media is supposed to be the resource. But when social media is more the show than the show on TV, that's where imbalance comes in. And then, like I said, with Bell Collective, I've never watched an episode of Bell Collective. It seems like that is the show that everybody collectively agrees on, pun intended, that they really feel like that's a good show. I don't think Selena really needed the show. I think Selena can hold her own
Right.
show with Sunji and the girls, because if we really want to be real about it, Bring It was a bigger show than Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bell Collective. Bring It put Lifetime on the map when it came to unscripted television. And if you think about Lifetime, which is a woman driven network, Dance Moms was huge for what it did for JoJo Siwa and others. But if you think about Bring It was the black version of Dance Moms. And Bring It had a unique energy that showed our culture in the dancing world in a way that I don't think we have ever seen before. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think Selena really needed the show. I don't. I know there's some people like, oh my God, I'm so excited Selena's on. And yes, it does make sense to get other people's side of the story, but like, no, no. Mic check, mic check. Hello, hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, I think that Selena could have carried a show by herself. I like Selena on Bring It or whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think that would have been cool for her to like kind of get a spin-off or you know. So yeah. Braylon.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. So are you still doing, y'all still doing like the 3 which
3 with the
with
T?
you? Yeah.
We're just wrapping up now, actually. So yeah, still doing it. It's still a good time. I really love doing the show. It's definitely different in the sector.
Right.
Because, Paulette, she, is from the world of politics. I'm from the world of media and culture, and Sassy's from the medical field. So you bring all those different worlds together. And then, Paulette, I feel like she's the most blunt out of all of us. Sassy, she's sassy. You know what I mean? And she knows how to be down south. Down south smooth, but with a humor that'll make you feel at home. And then with me, I'll just say what needs to be said, and out of my rambling comes greatness.
Yeah. So I was saying earlier, I was watching the episode again, with Marceau and Martell or whatever, and Martell is screaming out, I didn't understand like what he was trying to say because they were beeping things out when he said something to Tisha, like they beeped something out. And I was wondering like what he was saying to Tisha. Like I didn't know if he was saying that he had messed with Tisha, or he knew it someone Tisha messed with, or someone more so messed with. I didn't because they kept bleeping it out.
Well, basically, what Martell was doing was talking about, when they were in college, and that, he did with, he almost screwed Tisha, all that type of stuff, and just bringing up the past, when the past has been, done and over with.
Wait a minute. So, wait a minute. Martell almost messed with Tisha?
Yes. With one of his homeboys. Yes, that's what that was said. Yes.
Not a train.
Yes, allegedly. So I wasn't there, child, but that was said on the show.
Damn. That damn Martell is hell, boy.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I really am ready for the show to be canceled. But I do understand why the show is still on, because for one, people are still watching it. Number two, it is the number one show on OWN. Although Ready to Love is getting ready to come back in January, so very excited about that. Ready to see some new content. But also too, it does give a trail, and it does allow the story to be told, so that way it can be for evidence for Melody to get to where she needs to get to. But I think everybody's just mentally done.
Yeah, probably so. Because I was like the same regurgitated stuff. Oh, same old stuff. Martell gonna say he know this, he know that, but he never show anything. And then my thing about it is, if you show Tisha, it don't matter. Tisha not gonna leave that man. So what is the point? What is the point?
Yeah. No, I mean,
I saw Tisha slow ugly ass mama the day shit went live, but I was doing something or whatever, so I didn't get to click in there and see what
Sure.
she was talking about. I said I was gonna go back later and check out what she was saying or whatever. I'm sure it's something dumb.
Well, from what was told, apparently, Wanda said that Martell allegedly still messes with men, and that one of the men said to Wanda that, the size wasn't size and that he couldn't hold it up, and, went after Destiny for, talking about Tisha and all that type of stuff. And the funny thing was, people
Wait a
kept
minute.
asking
Wait a minute. What Destiny say about Tisha? Because I must have missed it.
Well, in the episode, if I'm not mistaken, it basically was Big D field day, right? And so, Destiny asked the question of, who do you have beef with and all that stuff. And, Tisha said that, Destiny knows Martell and this was going to start this and that this is your fault. But Wanda went after Destiny for trying to, because basically I'm trying to think, because basically, Marceau was asked a question about Martell, and Martell said that it's not true. And then Destiny said, well, since Martell said that it wasn't true, what do you think about it now? So basically, not even, basically just stirring the pot. So, like I said, I'm not surprised by these bulls causing destruction in the China shop because that's what they do anymore. And it's funny too because shout out to my sweet, she's a subscriber, and last Saturday, yesterday, she asked me like, "Are y'all coming on tonight to like watch, Love and Marriage Huntsville?" I'm like, "No." And it's not even me being desensitized by the show, but I'm just like, okay. Shout out to everybody who's been here since season 1, and that's still on this. It took me season 6 to understand that this show was crazy. Like,
crazy.
Like that's all it took for me. So like, when I cover, stories about what's happening, the only reason why I do that is because, this sector embraced me. And I believe that if a sector does embrace you, you should honor it to some damn degree.
Yeah, and that is true.
You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I do cover some stories from, the world of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But also, too, like I said to y'all, I'm not going to jump on every damn story. Because there's always something new every damn day, and you don't want to be a person with boy crying wolf energy. So if it's a big enough story where everyone is talking about it, and I feel a unity in the community of everybody really caring about it, and it's from enough verifiable people that I believe that are trustworthy, then I will talk about it. But to jump on every single story, no. That's disrespecting y'all time. That's disrespecting my time. It's disrespecting to our time as a collective. And that's not being uppity, bougie, or egotistical, but it's recognizing the bandwidth and range you have.
Right. So what's your take on all the content creator beef that's surrounding this show? I was looking through just catching up on some things that I hadn't been able to catch up with or whatever, and I was seeing how like people that used to be, you know, cool and aligned are no longer cool and aligned, and it's just all kinds of stuff. And I think it's really like
You
I mean,
know what this is.
everybody has like a fan favorite, you know what I'm saying, and everybody likes watches this show, has their own opinions or whatever. But I feel like sometimes things go too far in regards to this show. Like,
Sure. You know, I will say this to you, Swamp Talk. You know, I try my very best. And you've known me for a good long minute. I try my very best to be a uniter before being a divider.
right.
Or how I like to say myself is that I am a uniter in my energy, but I am a divider when I say what needs to be said. Or I only become a divider depending on the person that wants to see me the way they want to see me when I say what needs to be said. Even though there are some content creators that I may not agree with, I may feel away, this, that, and the third, all around the world, I really do wish everybody well.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, covering the stories that I cover on Virtual Tour Live, I've come to recognize that life is bigger than social media. It's bigger than a job. It's bigger than the accolades. It's bigger than the awards. It's bigger than just wanting to be right, just to have a social win for yourself. We are all Black and could not be here today.
Right.
I saw a picture on LinkedIn that horrified me. This was a picture from the 1800s in Paris, where white people were pushing Black children into water, and they were a human zoo.
Oh, you're just not seeing that?
Yes.
Oh wow. Have you ever heard of Sarah Bartman?
I don't believe I have.
Okay, she's in a museum in Europe. She was from the Congo tribe, and she, like most of us, thank you, have like hips and butt and all that stuff. They would put her in a cage or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, just do all types of old crazy stuff to her or whatever. They wanted to know how many, cutting on her to see how deep her ass went and all that type of crazy shit or whatever. Honey, all that stuff or whatever, like it's selection.
I know exactly. I know exactly what you mean. Because she was thick and everything else, it will be this strange circus exhibit. And the reason why I'm able to come back to center on YouTube is because I recognize that we were strange fruit.
Right.
And the blood was in the trees. Strawberry blood, if you want to go there, or cherry, what have you. And at this point in my life, it took our ancestors to stop others from making a strange fruit, and now we're becoming strange fruit through society in terms of the wealth gap, the information gap, but most of all, the but most of all, the social status gap. And at this point in my life, the world can make a strange fruit to each other as a culture, but I do not want to be a part of making each other strange fruit in our own culture. Where nobody wants to pick off of our tree because of the fruit that is good. Because right now, the way that I feel is that when we pick off each other's fruit, the people are walking by and mentally or physically enjoying the fact that these trees bear no fruit. And I'm not a part of that. I may say what needs to be said. I may not like somebody, but I'm not going to be a part of picking your fruit off of your tree, because guess what? When I pick the fruit off of your tree and you pick the fruit off of my tree, there is no field or orchard for our culture to utilize for them to be able to have something in their stomach.
Yeah, I get you.
That's how real I'm being. Because I lost some subs. I'm like, I don't do nothing to nobody.
You lose some subs, Braylon.
Child. I was on Queen Sheba's panel and said some things, and here recently I just lost some. I was at 2,820, and now I'm down to 2,818. But I haven't done nothing to nobody. Yeah, I don't do nothing. I mean, you know me.
Okay. Back up. Wait a minute. What was the conversation about?
Well, child, I have to tell you behind the scenes, child, because it's so damn much.
Okay.
But I had an opinion.
Go ahead.
But no, I had an opinion. I had a human moment, and I lost some subs from that. My channel was almost taken away for good. And also Shay Renee's channel was almost taken away for good. We got our channels back, and I saw that my views weren't viewing, because I usually get like at least 100 views on my content, but now it's like just double digits. And so, I was like, damn, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I'm not, like, I don't have a whole live about any content creator ever. I mean, you've been over to Virtual Tour Live before. I cover real life stuff.
Exactly,
I drink my water, mind my black owned business, and go on tour. So, it does impact me when I do lose subs, because I know I'm about my purpose, and I know that maybe I'm not everyone's cup of tea. But to know that you are doing all that you can and you still are losing, it can be disheartening. I think that as a content creator, if someone's like, oh, well, you're, soft or this, that, or the third, if you lose subs or if you're going through a tough period, when people are trying to do their best, you can feel that emotionally. But I also have to recognize, and I just said this on 3 with the T, recognize that while you are in transition, or while you might have obstacles in front of you, doesn't mean that you're not having, what did I say? Just because you're going through transition doesn't mean that you're not going through elevation, or that you're not rising up to elevation. And I believe that God dropped that in my spirit. because God knows all, and we only know what we're supposed to know. But I say that to you, I say that to your audience and to the replay game. Just because you're going through transition doesn't mean you're not rising to elevation.
Right.
Because I know that what I'm
don't get discouraged. Some people it's just that way. You're not for everybody. Some are gonna love you, some are not you're just not gonna be their cup of tea. That goes, with all of us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the situation was or what you said over there or whatever, but you're entitled to your own opinion to whatever you see on this app or whatever. And so, you know what I'm saying? If people chose to leave your channel because of that, you didn't need them there anyway. See, that's what I don't like about the Love and Marriage Huntsville area. It's like you have to go with the masses when you have a difference of opinion or whatever. Correct. Like they're mad. Yeah. It shouldn't be that way. And I was saying earlier how, you know what I'm saying, I look up to Stormy, I look up to Mel, I look up to Miss Nell or whatever, because they're Black women and they're out here and they're doing their thing, you know what I'm saying, working, running businesses, taking care of kids, and all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, I feel like you don't have to tear one person down to build another person up. Right. Or whatever. And if you don't like somebody, you don't have to like them or whatever. But you don't have to spread hate on them. It's a lot of people I really don't fool with, you know what I'm saying? But that's just that. And hell, it is what it is. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I work a lot. And I one night I was at work because I work nights or whatever. I dropped in my sister chat, Prosperity, or whatever. So I was looking in the chat. Now this how long I've been out the loop and don't know nothing about that. So I'm looking in the chat or whatever. I see Marcella, baby, hell shit. I showed her, blocked her. I was like, what the hell is she doing over here or whatever? Shit, hell, bitch, you get your motherfucking wire mouth ass out of here. Yeah. You see, I don't know. Like, I be out the loop, like I work so much or whatever, and then Prosperity's in school and doing other things. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we haven't been able to just, chop it up, like talk about or whatever. But hell, I was like, what the fuck, girl? If you don't get your ugly ass out of here, like, girl, shit. Hey,
Still,
you know what I'm saying? But even still, and then afterwards, I sat down, me and my that's my sister. I don't care, we talked about it and she was letting me know, you know what I'm saying, that some things have been discussed between them or whatever. Cool. I still don't like her. Understand the fuck that. I'm not fucking with her. And I don't hate her because I don't know her. None of that stuff. I dislike her for the things that she did to Chef Dun Dun and Prosperity, because when I first entered this section, I you know what I'm saying, was drawn to them. I found Chef Dun Dun, and by Chef Dun Dun, I found Prosperity, and then me and Prosperity developed a friendship or whatever, and that ain't gonna change. But like I said, I can be a grown woman. I can sit beside you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't fuck with you. Long as you know that and you stay in your place, you're good with me. Like, it's never gonna be okay between me and that ugly girl. Whatever. Like, she did too much. Like, she just did too much. And it ain't got nothing to do with Mel or Love and Marriage. Trust me, it's because of the things that she did and said about two people that I care about. You know what I'm saying? And My sister and my brother will tell you long after if somebody do something to them or whatever, what long after they done got over it and maybe talking to them people, it's always gonna be up for me. You know, I can't. That's just who I am. And
Yeah.
I don't, and like I said, that one right there, she got some shit with her. She really do. She's old, bitter, mean, ugly. And I just can't stand her. I just can't stand her. And I
Right.
can't even start. So I might drop in. I'm gonna drop in, you know, hell, hit that like button or whatever. But I can't fuck. I can't mess with it or whatever. I'm not finna. I'm not fake. I can't fake it or
Right.
whatever. So and I'm not like I just can't. I don't like her.
And
I
you
ain't
have
finna act like I do. I'm not finna
and
act
you
like I like this bitch.
right. And you have every right to do that too. I feel like, you know, in terms of this sector, you're absolutely right. Of, you know, you do have to play along to get along. And, you know, I've really never been about that energy. Um, Never have, never will. And what I've come to realize is some people are willing to do anything just to be a part of something rather than saying something of importance, and standing alone. And that's where I am at right now. So I have to recognize within myself that while, you know, virtual tour live may not be everyone's cup of tea, is someone's cup of tea. Um,
Right.
and the subscribers that I did lose just here recently, um, like you said, not everybody's supposed to be with you. I do believe that when it does come to the subscribers, if you do have a problem, then say something to me. I'm not that hard to find. Um, if you really do get to know Braylon for Braylon, you actually find out that I'm actually really understanding. That I try my very best to be supportive. And more than anything, I will always be a place to fall and will always want people to win. But most of all, I am for truth. And I'm not saying any of this to get your support. I'm saying this because I execute that on YouTube and off YouTube all the time. Hello?
All right, Braylon, keep talking. I had to do something.
Okay, no, you're good. But yeah, I wanted to say that because and I've said this many times before, that usually when we're on virtual tour live, we are sometimes at an intersection where somebody has done something wrong and something needs to be said. And when I'm at that intersection, I'm saying what needs to be said, it can come across, right, as, oh, he's angry or this, that, the third, all around the world, but really it's just passion. And I think sometimes people like to be able to keep that masterpiece of what they think of you just so they can have something to be upset with you about. But I have to remember,
Yeah.
don't worry about the temporary visitors to your art gallery. Worry about the permanent members to your art gallery. Because if you ever go to an art gallery, you see it's a collection. of art pieces. But if you stay at that one art piece, that's all you're going to see. So if you think somebody's a problem and you stare at that problem art piece, then you don't think that that person's a problem. But if you step away from that, be like, oh, wait, this is a crying piece. This is a happy piece. Oh, wait a minute. There's some range here. Maybe I looked at this, maybe I looked at this a little wrong. And and that's why I do pray for that people, see the art gallery of Braylon Lee, not just one selected piece from somebody's point of view who has never really seen the whole collection of me. Just a piece of
me. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of things. I miss a lot.
That's a lot.
I missed a lot, honey. Like I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. Just ain't for me. I believe in forgiving. I just don't believe in forgetting. And if you cross me one time or whatever, I'm not gonna give you any opportunity to cross me the second time, because the way my temper is set up, I'm going to jail. Like I just can't do it. But some people can forgive folks or whatever. Like I said, it was for somebody else, just might not be for me. Whatever. And if things get uncomfortable for me, I move around. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But like I said, I don't know exactly what happened. I was able to catch Queen Sheba live one night. I cannot think about what it was, but it was a really good live. What was her? What's the one content creator's name? Really, really pretty girl. Uppity Unicorn. Yeah, I was able to catch that live. And listen to that or whatever. But I had to go back and see like where it all started from, because I didn't understand, like, I just didn't understand. Yeah, so
it's all good though, as long as I know who I am as a person, I'm fine. Because here's the thing, YouTube and social media does not change people. It just amplifies what's already in them. So if you were kind, gracious, and loving before YouTube,
exactly,
it's just going to amplify it. And if you're mean, bitter, and hateful before YouTube, it's just going to amplify it when you get on. Because like I said on Queen Sheba's thing, the person you are should reflect in the content that you create.
Exactly. That's true. I never liked the, I don't know, man. Like I said, since I have been, just surfing the streets of YouTube, it's not just drama in this sector. There's drama in a lot of sectors. Like the sector that enter into, like the MO3 sector. He was one of my favorites favorite Texas rappers. And I met some like awesome content creators through there or whatever. And like it every day is something different, you know what I'm saying? And but the thing about them is they will meet up and actually fight your
Right.
they will actually meet up and like give you the business or whatever. But like I said, the stuff that I was seeing when I was trying to catch up or whatever, like I was like, oh my God, why and how and what is it's not that deep. It's not that
It's
deep
really
for
not.
me to get into it with you and actually have some real hate for you over a TV show.
Yes.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know them people no more than you do. You know,
I agree.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Braylon, I am so glad you came up and gave
It's no
me
problem.
your take on things. And I'm gonna try to go back live. I think I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, and I want to go
Okay.
live those 2 days or whatever. Maybe we can like I hit you on Instagram or whatever, and we
Okay.
can do something together. Like you know,
I'm
catch
down
you
for
know
that.
the okay. Well, I
No,
love you, little bro.
no, I love you right back, and thank you for always being good people. I mean, it's important to it's always important to be good to people who are good to you, and like I said, I recognize that. Like I said before, just because you are in transition doesn't mean that you're not going or rising to your elevation. Um, and so I do hope that whoever does hear this, that if you really want to get to know somebody on YouTube, get to know that person for yourself.
Absolutely.
Do not let other people's judgments of that person dictate your experience, because you don't know what the history was between that person and that CC. Because here's the thing, I truly believe if this show goes away, and it was away for about 2 to 3 years, because it's going to take a minute. But if the show really went away and everybody pulled back and everybody went to everybody's channel and saw the authenticity, it wouldn't be all this fight. It wouldn't be people losing subscribers. It wouldn't be, this person's bad and this person's good. And it's quite sad that back in the day, in the 1800s, that we were casted aside just based on our existence. And now we are doing the same thing that Master did in the 1800s, but we're just doing it through social media, of allowing other people to dictate who we can be around. And that's fucking sad. So get to know Braylon for yourself. Get to know Swamp Talk for herself. Get to know people for who they are. Because if you get to know them for who they are, you might be surprised. Because here's the thing, and I'll land with this. All the things that people have said about that person, you do realize that the only way that will be the truth or lies will depend on if you go that person's channel. So if they say Braylon's this, that, and the third, Swamp Talk is this, that, and the third, if we know who we are, we're always going to produce who we are. And I don't mean produced for clicks and views. I mean produce who we are soulfully, as we are all the time. Because, you know, age will come and go, years will come and go, but who you are will always remain. Get to know people for who they are. Don't let others block your blessings. So, anyway. All right, Swamp Talk. Love you as always, beautiful. I'll talk with you soon. Swamp Talk.
All right. Well, I want to thank everyone who came through tonight. And just show some support. Yeah. So it's so much other stuff that I need to say and want to say, but I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna get with Braylon, behind the scenes, and we're gonna just figure out how or what we're gonna do, to just give a little commentary, a little laughter, a little whatever. Hold on. Yes, sir.
I was about to say, were you able to hear everything? Because I was saying bye.
Yes, I heard you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do you
All
want me to
right,
stay up here
Braylon.
as you close? I can, or if you want me to drop off, just let me know. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but like I said, I'll be getting with Braylon. I definitely want to do something with Braylon. Braylon is so awesome, y'all, and he's so respectful. He's so, authentic, and I love that about him. Whatever, he doesn't try to be something that he's not, or whatever. And he's just Braylon. How is my girl T Talk?
T Talk is doing good. She is over 8,000 subscribers. She recently sent flowers to Melody because she won the Queen of Reality TV award from the American Reality Television Awards, which has been around for 11 years, by the way, for everybody saying that it is a bought award. The Grammys and the Emmys also have entry fees, by the way, everybody. But some people may not know about the entertainment industry. But that's neither here nor there. And she has been doing her thing. Her son Anthony has come through his accident. So she is doing very well, and I think she would love to see you.
God. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she would love to see you.
So great. Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't been able to catch any of her lives or whatever because, like I said, I've been skipping here, skipping there, or whatever. So I got to go and catch up on some of her lives or whatever. And like I said, you tell her that I love her. I'm getting back in the mix of things or whatever, and I'll be reaching out soon. And Braylon, you keep your head up. You keep doing your commentary. You keep, your confidence, and don't let anybody make you feel like you're less than, because you're not. You are greater than, and you're gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be great.
Thank you very much for that. That means more to me than not just because it comes from you, but because I know regardless of whether it's on YouTube or off, it is the sincerity and the quality of energy you're giving. So I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Yes. All right. And for all you swamp talkers that came out to support, I thank you, and peace and blessings on you or whatever. And we're out of here. Love you guys.